is my life. It's not what it was before. All these feelings I've shared, and these are my dreams that I've never lived before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be sleeping. Now that we're here, so far away, all the struggle we fought was in vain, and all the mistakes one life could take, they all finally start to go away. And now that we're here, so far away, and I feel like I can face the day, and I can forgive, and I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today. These are my words I've never said before. I think I'm doing okay. This is the smile I've never shown before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be sleeping. Now that we're here, so far away, all the struggle we thought was in vain, and all the mistakes one life could take, they all finally start to go away. And now that we're here, so far away, and I feel like I can face the day, I can forgive, and I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today. I'm so afraid of waking.
And now we interrupt regular programming to bring you this special program.
I gotta call the plant and warn them.
The fingers you have used to dial are too fat. To obtain a special dialing wand, please mash the keypad with your palm now.
And now, the 2016 Deer Hunters Roundup, presented by Presidents in Superior, Topside on Ondosagon Road, Washburn, and Whitetails Unlimited. Also brought to you in part by Schroffnagel's Auto Glass, Lulich Implement, Washburn Hardware, Axel Saw and Tool Sharpening, Sunday Lake Supermarket, Washburn IGA, North Star Electronics, Saxon Pub, O'Brien C-Store, Superior Shooter Supply, Pearson's Sausage Kitchen, Lake and Sky Taxidermy, and Custom Archery and Outdoors. And now, here's Steve Williams and Skip Hunter.
Da-da-da! Welcome again, day 4 of the Deer Hunters Roundup.
Day 4.
I got to make a quick shout-out to my grandson Garrett, who's tuning in tonight, and
All
Bryce. They're just tuning in momentarily, so I don't know if they'll be on for the entire night. But the G-Man and his dad got a nice 9-point buck down in central Wisconsin this weekend. So congratulations to the G-Man.
Wow.
So we're proud of him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I got to give a shout out to my oldest son, Ed,
Yep.
and my second grandson, Chase. Father-son duo bagged a buck and a doe yesterday afternoon.
That is totally awesome.
Yeah, Chase's first deer, and Ed's, I don't know how many he's got.
Big hunter.
He likes hunting.
Yeah.
It's for food.
Yeah.
It's
I get it.
sustenance, you know.
I get it.
Got 4 kids.
Better hunt. Maybe illegally too.
No.
Come on now.
Heavens no. No,
No.
but they farm. They garden. You know, they
good
don't
for
farm,
them.
but they garden. So yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, that's great. There's good. There's a story that goes along with it. I can't tell it as well as Ed could tell it, but it's pretty funny.
So maybe he'll call in and tell it.
No, he is with Grandma on the way to the oldest grandson's basketball game in Solon Springs.
Yeah, you're not going to hear from him.
We're not going to hear from them.
Maybe some night this week.
You never know.
Either that or record him at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Put him on.
I might see him.
There you go.
I might. I don't know. I'm still debating. I got to toss the coin and see. Maybe I'm going to buy a license just
to go that one day.
Yeah, 1 or 2. You
Because
never
we
know.
are off that day.
Well, I can see. I can do a little morning stuff too.
Yeah.
See, I like mornings. Mornings don't bother me.
I got to
'cause
be
I'm a
honest
young
with
guy.
you, Skip. I'm just not a morning person anymore. I got to be honest with you, Skip. I never was a morning person. The hardest part of my day was getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, whatever it took. And I don't know. I think I was late for work more times than I ever was on time.
Well, when you worked across the bay at 100,000 watts of Jesus, where were you living?
Marengo.
Yeah, so
Still, yeah.
So you had to get up at
It was a 40-minute ride.
Oh, hell yeah.
So yeah.
You were up by 3:30 going on 4 if you wanted to be there on time.
Yeah, that's if I
you
wanted
were
to be.
using prep time.
Yeah. Well, the alarm goes off. Of course, you've got to hit it. You got to get up, but you still hit it.
Oh, yeah. A couple of 3 times. If you hit it hard enough, it don't ring a second time.
It's the most irritating alarm clock, but it's actually ingenious at that I used to have. It was a baseball.
Oh.
And it was, you'd set it on your nightstand, and when it went off, you grabbed it and threw it. And it would land somewhere, hit the wall, the floor, whatever, and it'd go off. 10 minutes later, it'd go off again. So you had to get up and find a clock. So it was actually a very good clock. And I didn't have it very long because I really hated getting up and going to look for it. Yeah. But you know what? The nice part about getting up early and going to work that early was being able to be off by 1 o'clock if I was lucky to be off. So.
Yeah. I have those days once in a while.
So that was nice about that.
Even some days I have a 10 o'clock. If I can get my stuff done, I'm 10 o'clock. I can be gone.
But is a morning guy, program director, ever really done?
No.
Exactly.
No. You're not really done. You're always
working.
Yeah.
And then when you're at home and you're laying in bed, you're thinking about automation.
I'm thinking
and it messing up.
Well, either that or my phone is calling me now.
Right. Well, back then, you'd get that, that DAT system that they had at the time was supposed to be the state-of-the-art deal. And the thing, when it would mess up or a tape wouldn't get in correctly, it'd call you. The computer would call you. Mm-hmm. Well, being 40 minutes away, you had to come up, take that ride to unjam it. And there's many nights it was just like, why go home, And you'd sleep on the couch until you had to get up and...
Well, you see, you had a couch.
And go do your thing.
See, I didn't have a couch here.
I think you ought to get one here. Maybe Charlie's office.
I was thinking, well, no.
You ever remember WKRP in Cincinnati? Didn't they have a couch in, what was his name? The station manager's name.
Oh, I want to say it was Charlie. No.
No. They called him Mr. Something, didn't they? Big guy. They always called him Big guy. And the reason I'm saying is because somebody just posted today one of the classic episodes that ever aired on WKRP in Cincinnati was the turkey episode.
The turkey episode.
When Les Nessman was...
Oh, the humanity of it!
Yeah. And then what's his name? Big guy was like walking in and he's go, for the love of God, I actually thought turkeys could fly. And that's how the episode ended. But it was good. What was his name? Somebody out there's got to remember.
Somebody's got to remember. Call in.
Yeah, there was Herb, the sales manager.
Herb Tarlick, I remember that.
Yep, you had Venus Flytrap. Yep. You had Johnny Fever.
Dr. Johnny Fever.
Les Nessman. There was Bailey.
Yeah.
Lonnie Anderson's character was what was her name in there?
Boy, now you got me. Now I can't remember that one.
Great show, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was fairly accurate.
Oh, yeah.
fairly...
Because you've worked with every single one of those
darn-
people at some point in your life in radio.
Yeah, but I mean, just the technology that they were using
Oh,
was
yeah.
accurate to the period,
At that time.
except they weren't doing the quarter spin back.
No.
They just picked the arm up on the
And just
record
drop it
player
down.
and drop it down,
And it would be playing.
It'd be right there. you know. No, that never happens.
No.
If
And
you-
then the cart machines,
Oh,
the
yeah.
old cart machines,
Oh, yeah.
and reel to reel. And albums. Remember that Venus
Oh, yeah.
at Night would pull out the big old vinyl album
Oh yeah.
and stick it down there or
Well,
put it
that's
on the
where
table. And
that's where your rock stations come from.
Yeah.
AOR,
Oh,
album
yeah.
oriented
Yeah.
rock.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
that's
And you'd be surprised at how many. Well, now vinyl's coming back, you know,
Yeah.
and kids nowadays can know. But it wasn't just 5-10 years ago. People didn't, you know, there's kids that grew up and said, "What's vinyl?"
Yeah.
You know, we had to actually put a record on a record player, and then, like you said, had it in queue and get it back so it had that quarter spin. So when you turned it on, it'd go right into the song, and you had to do it right because you didn't want the,
Yep.
you know, and
you,
stuff.
you don't want to wow it.
Yep.
Don't
So,
wow it.
That was good times, boy. Good
Oh,
times.
yeah, it was.
And then we'd have to sit and babysit the countdown shows
Oh,
that
my
were on
God.
vinyl. Remember that?
Oh my God.
Bob Kingsley, Casey
Oh, my
Kasem, and all
God.
that stuff. They'd come on the big old vinyl discs and
Twin Biscuit Flour Hour.
King Biscuit.
Oh, it was a King Biscuit, yeah.
King Biscuit. Well,
King
we could
Biscuit
go off.
Flour
Westwood One and had Superstar concert series and
Yeah.
all the other ones and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I mean, that was the days of radio, man. I mean, just
That was
if you can
radio.
find those old radio shows.
Very interesting.
They're very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got a few hanging around somewhere, but it's just
It's technology.
yeah.
Well, you know,
And-
they still sell vinyl.
yeah.
Matter
They,
of fact, the new Metallica, Hardwired for
Yeah.
Destruction.
well, that's what I'm saying. They're bringing out the
And-
classic albums in vinyl again.
Well, this is their brand new
Yeah,
album.
I know. Yeah.
And it you can get the limited edition, and it's got the cover art built into the vinyl.
Oh yeah, yeah.
you
Picture
know,
disc.
the same picture. You
Yeah,
know, on the
and
vinyl.
that's another thing they're doing. They're making
Really
a big
slick.
run on that, bringing out some of the classic albums. Like I don't know, you remember? I mean, the record companies when they send you a record, a lot of times they'd send you that promotional disc, that
Yeah.
picture disc of like Motley Crue or something like that, and they'd be shaped. They'd actually be cut out,
Yep.
but they'd have a record you could play it inside.
Mm-hmm.
And even back in the '70s when they had the picture discs,
Yeah.
and you know, like if Elvis Presley's head on a disc. Wake up, man! You're not. Is this boring you?
yeah. No.
But yeah, now they're doing a limited edition picture
know.
disc now, bringing them back out.
What was it? Grateful Dead, Touch of Grey.
Yeah,
They came out with the gray vinyl.
yeah, yeah.
That was kind of
Oh,
cool.
you
I
could.
thought
Well,
at that time.
Elvis Presley's Moody Blue was
Yeah.
was a bright blue disc,
Yep,
vinyl
right.
disc.
Yeah, it's
So there was a
wild.
lot of that, and you know, you go online because I remember a lot of those promotional discs, Motley Crue's Without You or Theater of Pain,
Yeah.
and they would come out with them on a picture disc.
That's
You know, they'd give them to you, and a lot of times people would throw them away. You go online right now and look
Oh,
at
my
what those
God.
things are worth right now. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
knew then what you knew now, boy.
Oh yeah. No
You'd have
kidding.
kept everything. Every piece of promotional vinyl, even of a record that never made the charts, you'd keep it because somebody would be looking for
Yep.
it at some point or another.
Oh yeah. Well, we didn't know about the internet back then.
No. Everything is, but now everything's MP3. Can email you a new song and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Think of the money that the record companies actually save by that not having to press this, but the artist isn't really getting a lot of it. But now a lot of the artists are going in because of the internet are going to a lot of the self promotion
Yep.
and getting more of that money themselves.
Mhm,
So you know, the days of the record companies I think are on the downslide though
Yeah,
too.
the record company maybe, but you still got to have a record label behind you.
Well, but
to
a lot
make
of
it
these
somewhere.
guys, are doing the independent stuff. But what is the record company out there for now? Is it just distribution? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I mean, these bands that are, like Metallica, do they need a record company behind
No,
them to distribute
all they've got is an
theirs?
agent.
All they got to do is just put it
Yeah.
out and say, "Here it is."
No, they'll stick with their agent.
Yeah.
All right, this is Deer Hunters Roundup. This isn't Radio 101, so but you got a couple of
Hey, you
old
just
guys.
got educated.
You got a couple of old guys that have worked
Yeah.
in radio for many, many years, and
Yeah.
it's like, wow, it just happens, we get well. I guess you might call us. We could just be drunk and talking and rambling,
Well, if you're watching the video online right now on CityLinkTV.com, you might think we are.
Yeah, you never know. You never
So-
know. Anyway, if you bag the deer, I don't care, buck or doe, 715-682-2727. We want you to do that. Call us. And Jim's waiting in the other studio to take your phone call. I think we'll give away something tonight.
Okay.
I know I've got the names from Washburn Hardware and Sport, where Whitetails Unlimited has given them hats and shirts, and each of the winners get a hat and a shirt. And we'll announce those winners in a little while. And you can still stop in and register because they're giving away 2 a day, except for Thanksgiving. We're not on the air, so there you go. A couple of people have said, where the heck are these guys broadcasting on? They're not on WBSC. No, we moved. We moved to WJJH this year. The promos have said that all along. So if you know somebody who said that to you, just tell them, hey, they're on WJJH and WNXR.
That's right.
107.3 or 96.7 FM. It's easy. Okay. We're also on CityLinkTV.com. Go there, CityLinkTV.com, and scroll down, find Wisconsin, and then Ashland WJJH will be there. Click on it. You will see our live studio cam. I'll wave. There we go. I waved. So if you click there, Steve waved too. But we got the studio cam going as well, and we're feeding all the audio down there as well. Go to Facebook and go to Deer Hunters Roundup. Just type in Deer Hunters Roundup, and it should come up to the proper page. We want you to post your shots of your deer kill there. Bucks, does, don't matter. Go ahead, post them up, put information with it, put your name, put the deer and all that good stuff on there. And we're going to take from the pictures that we get on Facebook, we're going to pick one. And they're going to win a full shoulder mount, compliments of Lake and Sky Taxidermy. And Kevin is related to my oldest son, Ed, and he had made mention that he might come out and visit with us one night.
Well, that'd be actually kind of nice.
Yeah, wouldn't that?
And I was actually, going to say, he should actually maybe post on the Facebook page some of his other work, some of the nicer work that he did, and get those up there. That would be nice to see.
Sure, we can do that too, yeah. We can have him do that. So if you're listening, Kevin, I told him he can call in too if he wanted to.
Yep, absolutely.
Because he's out in Mason, and I know he's got deer. I know he's working on bear. I don't know how many bear he's been working on.
I can imagine for rugs and wall hangs and stuff like that.
And and he does full body mounts.
Is he doing full body mounts?
He will do full body mounts too. Yes, yes. And his all the hides are sent out for tanning. Mm-hmm. He doesn't do it himself. He sends them out so they're professionally tanned and.
And what does he do for the body? Do they buy those styrofoam bodies that they come in and they got the different sizes that you can buy and order and stuff like that? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Maybe just makes a styrofoam one.
No, I don't know.
Put it on the wall here.
He's got a
Deer Hunters Roundup painted on the side or something, Skip.
There you go, Kevin. You got to put together a styrofoam deer head.
Or either that or maybe get our heads, and do a character of us and hang it on the wall for deer hunters, huh?
I don't know if Kevin can do that. We'll have to see. I'll probably see him at Thanksgiving if we don't see him before then.
Yeah.
Talk to him. That could be good.
That would be kind of funny.
Yeah, but Kevin has given us a full shoulder mount for a deer, and we're going to give that away on Saturday night. We want you to stop by our title sponsors, which is President's in Superior and the Topside Tavern on Ondossigan Road in Washburn. And you can register for one of two or two of two. Register at both places. You never know. You might win them both.
That's right.
It's a 50 caliber Traditions camouflage muzzleloader, synthetic stock, compliments of Whitetails Unlimited, and our sponsors. So stop on in, register for all that good stuff. And we'll be giving that away on Saturday night.
It's nice when they gave away even just the one, but now that they're giving away two.
Yeah, they gave us two.
I mean, seriously.
Well, John called them up and said, "Hey,
we're
gonna be on 2 stations. How about 2 guns?" Sure. Whitetails Unlimited has never failed to send us stuff to give away.
Yeah.
And all we got to do is talk about them. We got a promo running.
We can talk about them all the time. Most people don't like you to talk about them, but we'll talk about them.
We'll talk about them. You bet. You betcha we will. So. All right, with that, it looks like Jim might be having some deer kill called in. So while he's doing that, and you type some more stuff up, and
I'm sorry, my banging too loud on that?
No. I know. I happened to catch you in my peripheral vision.
Oh, okay.
I seen you over there. I thought, he's only typing. Okay, that's
just adding in deer kill.
Steve, we're on webcam. Remember, PG-13, dude. PG-13.
Yeah.
2016 Deer Hunters Roundup presented by President's in Superior and Topside Tavern on Ondossigan Road in Washburn. We'll be right back.
Shift into savings now at your local Kubota dealer. Be prepared for whatever gets thrown at you with Kubota's enclosed cab tractors and snow removal equipment. Get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 84 months and a 6-year limited powertrain warranty. Plus, your choice of PTO-powered front-mounted blowers, snow blades, and rotary brooms. Now through December 31st, 2016. Call toll-free 1-800-794-4992 for details about costs and terms. For complete warranty details, see Kubota.com or your authorized Kubota dealer.
The Lulish family, serving your family since 1961, locally owned and operated, Highway 63, Mason, Wisconsin.
Custom Archery Outdoors is located at 1230 Poplar Avenue in Superior. It's deer season in the Northwoods. Right now, heater bodysuits are on sale for $329.99, a $40 savings. When you purchase a covert camera from Custom Archery Outdoors, you'll receive a mini stick and pick tree mount, a $20 value. Mention you heard this ad on WNXR and the Deer Hunters Roundup and receive 10% off accessories when buying or ordering a new Matthews Halon bow. Stop in 1230 Poplar Avenue, Superior. Custom Archery Outdoors. Go to customarcheryoutdoors.com.
Come on in. Grab a seat and catch the Green Bay games at Topside Tavern on Ondossigan Road in the town of Barksdale. Get ice-cold bucket specials of your favorite beer. Drink free from score to score when your name is drawn. After each Green Bay score, have a special shot on the house. Get your free entry during each Green Bay game for game day prizes and your free entry for the grand prize drawings. See Topside Tavern for details. Topside Tavern, where the beer is ice-cold and the bartenders are sizzling hot. Topside Tavern on Ondossigan Road in the town of Barksdale. Don't miss out on happy hour every Monday through Friday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
So, you think you're heading out to the hunting shack and leaving me at home with a shovel for all that snow? You know it's going to snow as soon as you leave.
Well, maybe you should go see the sharpest guys in town, Axle Saw and Tool Sharpening, and check out the new Toro snowblower. These Toro snowblowers are powerful enough to handle the wet, heavy snow and easy enough for you to handle.
Oh, is that what you think?
Yeah, and while you're there, check out the Johnson Red chainsaw so you can get the wood pile done while I'm out chasing trophy deer.
I don't think so.
See the sharpest guys in town, Axle Saw and Tool Sharpening, West Main Street, Ashland. For a dependable Johnson Red chainsaw and Toro snowblower that'll never let her down. Hunters, are you looking for a dependable, reliable taxidermist who knows how important it is to hang your trophy on the wall? Someone with 30 years of experience, a die-hard hunter, fisherman, trapper, and bear guide himself? Lake and Sky Taxidermy in Mason is at your service. Open every day except Saturdays. You can call for an appointment. All capes are commercially tanned, and only the highest quality forms are used. Lake and Sky will skin and quarter for free with your mount. Hunters, you can't beat that. It'll give you more time to celebrate. Check out Lake Sky Taxidermy on Facebook or call 715-413-1225. Happy hunting.
O'Brien C-Store on Highway 2 at Iron River, the new Calumet store, locally owned and operated for over 40 years. Same great owners. Open from 5:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, 5:30 a.m. till 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. O'Brien C-Store is helping with the online registration. Deer license available and also deer corn. Deer hunters, start your day off right with hot food for breakfast or lunch. Liquor sales along with the coldest beer in the beer cave. Need a car wash? Bring your car by O'Brien C-Store for a touchless car wash, or you can also do it yourself. O'Brien C-Store, Highway 2 and 9 River, open daily, 5:30 a.m. Drawing every day during deer season, 10 a.m. until the following day. Must be 21 years and older. Deer Hunters Week is where all the action is at the Saxon Pub, the Rack Shack. Need help to register your deer? They will enter it online for you. Food and drink specials all week long. The Big Buck Contest has large cash prizes. Check out the details on the Saxon Pub Facebook page. Gun drawings Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30. With a lot of chances for you to win. Chili cook-off on Saturday the 26th. Judging starts at 7:30. All this week, the Saxon Pub, downtown Saxon. Attention hunters looking for the best bang for your buck at Washburn IGA, your other superstore. You're in luck. Here's the facts. Whether it be milk, cookies, bread or snacks, beer, liquor, or a bottle of wine, it's all just fine when you stop on in to Washburn IGA and Spirits by the Bay. Unsure of what to get? Shoot on over to the deli and you'll be set. They have lunch specials served daily. Washburn IGA, open 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. plus 24-hour pay at the pump service. Washburn IGA, your other superstore and your deer hunting supplies headquarters.
2016 Deer Hunters Roundup. I got Mike Wolf, our program director. He's out there in Eagle River doing the beacon work for me today.
Oh.
Calling in and telling me everything. Everything's good. We're on the air, Mike, so be clean. So am I. We're in our Deer Hunters Roundup program already.
Okay.
And we're live.
And
we're live.
like I said,
So are you.
We're live right now?
So are you.
Speakerphone.
Speakerphone into the microphone.
Behave,
I
Mike.
didn't see it. The guys in the tower at 500 feet didn't see any deer.
Okay. So are you hunting down there in Eagle River, Mike?
I was down at Harshaw.
Yeah.
A lot of turkeys, nubby, and a bunch of does, but that's been about it. Nothing else coming through.
So you're still going to get a little bit of hunting in this season?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
We'll go out and try to get some. If I can't, we'll just try bow season. But for the most part, we should be fine. We should, we'll hopefully, knock on wood, a lot of wood, we'll get something here by the end of the week.
All right, so everything's up and running for you there in Eagle River, right?
Everything's good.
All right.
Jim.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Take care now.
Yep, see you. Bye-bye. That's our director of programming for Heartland Communications.
All right. So he isn't the only one that's not seeing anything. So.
No, just a nubby and maybe some does and stuff. And like you said, hunting down by Eagle River and whatever, you know.
Yeah.
He actually lives 45 minutes away from Eagle River.
It's another long haul every day.
And he's got a little bit of land and a couple horses out on it and stuff. So
yeah, it's fun to do. I got a short night tonight. So
you gotta.
You know, I apologize, but
That's
I've
all
got
right.
a couple meetings that I've got to be to by 6 o'clock. So
That's okay.
You know, but we do have Marty. He should be calling in tonight, probably before I go.
Yeah.
And then I'm not sure if we'll see Matt tonight or
Yeah, I
not.
don't know.
It's always good to have these guys on. They're you know, an integral part of the show.
Oh,
And,
absolutely.
but yeah, we should get some other people. Like I'm working on Hooley and trying to get him in. I just posted a couple of a video of the Uper second week of deer camp, you know, these on the Facebook pages. And I'll tell you what, it's just classic video from these guys. I mean, you know, that had to be from the 80s sometime, early 80s.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a long time. Boy,
Yeah, it has.
They've been around. And
like you said, they're putting out a new album.
you said that yesterday, yeah. And I'm kind of
it's
looking forward to that because
pretty old,
you kind of think about what more could they possibly be doing.
Well, because there's a lot of people that are like 60 years old that, you know, are their biggest fans and
Yep.
stuff. So, you know.
And those guys that
And
are in their 50s.
something rock and roll ain't for sissies or something.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it
That's
is?
what it's called, yeah.
Cool. Because I know when I stopped to see him last time, he said they were looking for a bass player. So, and but yeah, Hooley,
I
interesting guy.
Yeah, I don't know if any of my friends up there in Ironwood that the Teds are. Did you guys find a bass player yet?
Are they looking for a bass player?
Yeah, they need
too?
a bass player
No,
too.
Everybody's looking for a guy who should probably get out and start playing bass.
Yeah. But anyway, So, but mine was for the racetrack. So we're asking. I got to get a hold of them guys. That's right. Okay. So where are we at here? We're at about 5 minutes to 5 o'clock.
Do some quick kills here,
Oh,
or what?
absolutely.
Okay, let's.
That's what we're here for, Steve.
Let's run down the entire list for you, Skip, as we get ready to move on to the next deal. Dave Schutte of Marengo shot himself. Looks like a nice 8-pointer. Tommy Cruzan, 8-point, 150-pound buck out of the Bad View camp. Ed Hedigan, I believe that was a 6-pointer, right?
No.
What was that?
Fork.
Oh, it was only a fork? I thought there was another one on there.
Boy, I don't know now.
If you look at the picture,
he said
take a
fork.
look at.
He said fork to me.
All right. Well, look at the picture and tell me if you agree with that.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll just continue. Your grandson Chase with a doe on a mentor hunt. Jared and Dusty Hesmovich looked like a 12-pointer and a 9-pointer, respectively, in the Mason area. Brandel Pup got himself a 6-pointer. Dave Zepsic, it looks like a 15-pointer. Adam Schultz, 11. Jessica Jager got an 8-pointer. Justin Van Black, a 6-point, 140-pound. Thank you, sir. Austin Gordon, a 6-point, 135-pound. Camp Beltoff and Delta, they got 3 bucks there as of yesterday, a 7, a 4, and an 8.
Wow.
Mickey Swanson got her first buck, a 9-pointer. Elena Seeger, first buck, 7-point, 120 pounds, shot with her dad on a mentor hunt. Shot a bigger buck than her mother, Janelle, who shot a fork. So, Mickey Swanson, 9-point, 175-pounder out of Camp Fully Loaded. Greg Coppola, spike 120. Ron Swanson, a spike 130. Tim Stormer, 9-point, 177. Dan Stormer, 10-point, 171. Will Stormer, 6-point, 126. Jack Stormer, 3-pointer, 107. Travis Franick, 7-point, 167 pounds. Colton Norby of Mellon, a 7-point, 183. Derek Erickson, a 10-pointer. Cole Swiston from Washburn Hardware Camp, 6-pointer. Ben Thoen from the Washburn Hardware Camp, a 9-pointer. Marty Davidson with his 12-pointer in bow season. Olivia Bredding with a 12-pointer. Ed Gordke from Camp Koch and Hayward, a 3-pointer. Dan Koch, a 9-pointer. And moving down the list, Cassandra Pliss, 8 point, 140 pounds. Sean Oreskovich, 10 years old, his first buck in the Mason area. 5-pointer at 150 pounds. Matt Nevins of Michigan with a spike horn. Adam Clemens of Michigan, a nice 8-pointer. Ricky Renz, a spike. Cody Johnson, an 8-pointer. Troy Matson, an 8-pointer. Paul Navieu, 6-pointer. Hope I said that right, Paul. Naveau, maybe? Navieu.
It's probably
okay.
Navieu.
Okay, Ronnie Hemeleski with a 180-pound 7-pointer. Justin from Mellon. Yeah, Ronnie got a nice one there. 13 years old, a 9-point buck. Says it's a very heavy buck. Dano Shuck, 125-pound fork. Joe O'Donohue, 10-point from Camp Cozy. Kathy Schutte with a fork buck. Dustin Engen with a spike. Courtney Pack, her first buck, a fork. Cade Jalma with a 3-pointer. I believe that might be his second buck. I think he got his first one last year. Could be his third one. I'm not sure. Kai Jalma with his first buck, a 7-pointer. Kurt Larson with an 8-pointer. Olivia Chenier, 10 years old, first deer. A doe at 120 pounds. John Anderson, 6-point, 150 pounds in cable. Jacob Olda, 4-pointer in Delta from the Checker Chimney Cabin. Cody Olda, what do you say? Oja. Oh, I'm sorry. I got it spelt wrong here. Oja. So I got to change that with a 4-pointer in Delta. There we go. It's changed now. Thank you, Jim. And Cody Oliphant with a 5-pointer. A couple ones brought in here right now. Riley, what is this one? Sabutka, a 4-point, 150-pound buck. Gracie Krieger, 10 years old, her first buck, 4-pointer at 148 pounds in Bayfield. Nice job. And Gary Krieger, 8-point buck at 130 pounds in Bayfield. And that's what we have. So give them a call. Give us a call at 715-682-2727 to get them deer kill on the air. And remember to get them posted to Facebook for your chance to win a shoulder mount from Lake and Sky Taxidermy.
Da-da-da.
There you go.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it.
Yes, sir.
Gots to love it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Our 2016 Deer Hunters Roundup brought to you by Presidents in Superior and the Topside Tavern on Dosigan Road, Washburn. Stop in and register for the muzzle loaders. I said loaders, yes, 2 of them. 50 caliber at each from Whitetails Unlimited. They are Traditions muzzle loaders. So stop in and register at each location. Yes, indeed. And don't forget, Washburn Hardware has Whitetails Unlimited merchandise they're giving away to 2 people, 2 winners every day. And as a matter of fact, winners today are Gary Swanson Sr. from Neenah and Adam Oja from Oneida.
Very nice.
They are the winners of the Whitetails Unlimited merchandise from Washburn Hardware and Sport, and that's where you're going to pick up your stuff is at Washburn Hardware and Sport. All right, so stop on in and register. You could be the next wiener.
And you got to stop in and register. You cannot win.
Yep. Can't win if you don't get in, right?
That's right.
It works out that way.
That's right.
Okay, so we got some deer kill, and that's all the deer kill from the first night on. From second night on.
That's from right on, and we'll keep them going.
Yeah,
we'll keep
we might
bragging
as well.
about yours. So
yeah, why not? Why not?
Don't be shy.
It's not like the days of yore when we had 13, 14 pages a night.
Yeah, and we just sit there and we'd be lucky to get them all in because we had 2 or 3 people writing them in, getting the calls, and the phones would be just stopping, ringing, ringing.
I hear you.
But technology, things change.
Yeah, it does.
know? I mean, you remember how we used to just have a ton of messages getting called out? You need to go to a song or something so you can take that? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take that. I'll tell you what, it's 5 o'clock. WJJH Ashland, WNXR Iron River. Be back with more of our Deer Hunters Roundup in just a moment.
Good afternoon. This is Julie Stipetich with the Ringenberg Financial Group bringing you the daily financial market report. The U.S. market rose today with the Dow Jones Industrial Average up 88 points, closing at 18,956. The S&P 500 was up 16 at 2,198, and the NASDAQ was up 47 at 5,368. Volume on the New York Stock Exchange was 3.5 billion shares. Advancers led decliners by a 3-to-1 margin. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold rose $5.10 to $1,213.80. Spot silver fell 5 cents to $16.57, and crude oil prices rose $1.80 to $47.48 per barrel. In the bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield closed at 2.99%, while the 10-year Treasury yield finished at 2.31%. Taking a look at stocks of local interest, AT&T up 18 cents at 37 and 74. Deere & Company up 34 cents at 92 and 30. DuPont up $1.23 at 70 and 7. ExxonMobil up $1.21 at 86 and 49. Ford Motor Company up 3 cents at 11 and 79. Harley-Davidson up 51 cents at 58 and 65. McDonald's down 50 cents at 119 and 50. JCPenney down 11 cents at 9 and 36. Verizon Communications up 24 cents at 48 and 31. Walmart stores up 83 cents at 69 and 37. Walgreens Boots up $1.15 at 84 and 42. And Xcel Energy up 47 cents at 39 and 34. Once again, at the close today, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 88 points, closing at 18,956 with 3.5 billion shares traded. This is Julie Stipetich with the Ringenberg Financial Group and United Planners Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC, located at 1000 Lakeshore Drive West in Ashland, bringing you this report from Wall Street to Main Street on Lakeshore Drive.
If you're deer hunting this fall, make sure you do it safely. Always handle every firearm as if it is loaded, and make sure the muzzle is always pointed in a safe direction. Be absolutely sure of your target, and also what is in the area behind your target. If you are not sure, don't take the shot. Be careful using a tree stand, and never, never mix alcohol or drugs with hunting. A message from this station and Whitetails Unlimited.
Shift into savings now at your local Kubota dealer. Instead of shoveling snow this season, get a Kubota BX tractor with a 6-year limited powertrain warranty and financing as low as 0% APR for up to 84 months. Plus, your choice of PTO-powered front-mounted blowers, snow blades, and rotary brooms. Now through December 31st, 2016. Call toll-free 1-800-794-4992 for details about costs and terms. For complete warranty details, see Kubota.com or your authorized Kubota dealer.
The Lulich family, serving your family since 1961, locally owned and operated, Highway 63, Mason, Wisconsin. Deer Hunters Week is where all the action is at the Saxon Pub, the Rack Shack. Need help to register your deer? They will enter it online for you. Food and drink specials all week long. The Big Buck Contest has large cash prizes. Check out the details on the Saxon Pub Facebook page. Gun drawings Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30. With a lot of chances for you to win. Chili cook-off on Saturday the 26th. Judging starts at 7:30. All this week, the Saxon Pub, downtown Saxon.
Hi, Mark here from North Star Electronics and Appliances in Ironwood, Michigan. Today I'd like to introduce you to Consumer Cellular. Consumer Cellular has plans that start at $10 a month, phones that start at only $35 to purchase, and partner plans that are $10 per month. With no contract, no credit check, and free activation, Consumer Cellular is a great value. Stop and see us at North Star Electronics and Appliances in Ironwood, Michigan.
Sunday Lake Supermarket on Highway 2 in Wakefield, Michigan is home to quality food products at fair prices. They're a proud family-run store with a second-to-none meat department featuring their famous homemade sausages. There's also great produce and locally made baked goods and breads. Customers know their staff is friendly, knowledgeable, and there when you need them. So stop by, say hello to the good folks at the Sunday Lake Supermarket, your hometown one-stop grocer.
Could you use $1,000? All right then, listen up. Washburn Hardware and Sport is giving away another $1,000 shopping spree the day before Thanksgiving. Stop into Washburn Hardware and Sport and get your free copy of the new fall catalog. It's full of great items for fall and winter, from the best names, including Valspar paints, Cabot stains, Milwaukee tools, and so much more. Stop by Washburn Hardware and Sport and register for the $1,000 shopping giveaway and pick up your free catalog today. Washburn Hardware and Sport. Open 7 days a week on Main Street in Washburn.
We got to play a traditional deer hunting song, Steve. We haven't played it. We haven't played it for a while yet this year.
Okay.
We haven't played it. Bashful Bobby Wooten.
All right.
Bashful Bobby Wooten. He actually played with Johnny Cash. That's how he became famous.
And that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash, I regret when he was up at the
Big Top?
Big Top,
Yeah.
and I didn't go up there.
Yeah, I
because
know.
he passed away shortly after that gig.
Yeah.
So
I know.
That was a bum, and I was really wish I would have got up there for Glenn Campbell also.
Oh, yeah. That's another good one.
You know, just to get some of the classics, these old timers that were up there. And this last year they had, what was her name? Come on, Skip.
Beats the heck out of me.
She was up there, and I wish I could have got up there, too.
I'm racing, you know.
Yeah, that's all right. You can go ahead and play the song. But before you do, I want to get into do you got to get that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, you can go into the song then. Go ahead, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
All right. Hello, this is Skip.
Every year about this time, it seems like everybody's lost their mind. With a look in their eye that's past all knowing, they'll stop you and tell you where they're going. They're going deer hunting. They're going to get 'em a buck that's 9 feet tall with the biggest, widest spread of all. He'll weigh at least 500 pounds, but one fast shot gonna bring him down. They're going deer hunting. They're going to shoot him once and watch him fall, and when your friends all come to call, just grin a little, and then you'll say, oh, he wasn't more than 1,000 yards away. They're going deer hunting. They'll tell you about the years gone by, and I don't believe that they'd tell a lie, but they all had got as many as they said every deer in the country would done be dead. They're going deer hunting. Now some of these guys take nothing to eat. They claim they'll feast on good fresh meat. No bacon or beans, just plenty of beer. They're going hunting them two-legged deer. They're going deer hunting. So they go, they're on their way to scratch all night, tramp all day, freeze in the snow and bake in the sun, and tell each other they're having fun. They're going deer hunting. They line their sights on a big fat buck, pull the trigger, trust to luck, miss him a mile on the way he runs. Gotta fix the sights on this doggone gun. Going deer hunting. And finally homeward bound they trek. Each one's a total nervous wreck, with sunburned face and eyes bloodshot to tell about the one that they almost got. They're going deer hunting. Well, folks, I've got to end this song. I've already waited around too long. I think I'll go to the top of the hill. There's a big buck or two that's up there still, yeah. I'm going deer hunting.
All right, there we go. Bashful Bobby Wooten going deer hunting.
Getting
and you know what,
taken
Steve?
care of?
And you know what, Steve? I might go deer hunting.
I
too.
think you should, man.
I think I'm gonna go and buy my license, and yeah.
I think you ought to do it. Get out there and give her a shot.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna try.
I think you should.
I really do. I like venison. It's good stuff.
I do too. I like it a lot, but I'm the only one that eats it in our family, so.
Yeah. Well,
if I can get one, I don't have. I'm all out of venison.
Jim and I are the only ones that eat it in the house
okay.
too. The wife, she didn't even like me to cook it in the house.
Yeah.
I said, guess what? Tough tiddlywinks.
Well, I'm like
when I want venison, I'm cooking it.
How can you not like that smell? That's an awesome smell.
Oh
of
God,
venison cooking. I love it. My wife hates it too.
Oh yeah, I know.
And I just don't understand why. But she says that's what she grew up on, and she hated it. But
Yeah, well, see, my wife never did. She just never liked the wild meat.
Yeah.
And she can tell, oh, it's wild meat. I fed her elk one time, and she was impressed.
Elk is good. I like it.
It's pretty close to beef. You know what I find is real close to elk? Bison.
Oh yeah, I've had bison burgers
Oh,
before.
isn't that good?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's supposed to be better for you.
It's extremely lean,
and it's a little more expensive too.
It's a little spendy, but you know what? It's tasty.
Yeah.
It's very tasty.
Absolutely.
So, cool stuff. All right, our Deer Hunters Roundup weather. That's what we were talking about. And the reason we're talking about weather is because we had some beacons go out at a couple of our FMs. Believe it or not.
Okay.
And so I'm on the phone with the tower crew, coordinating. But
you got it fixed. You're getting it fixed.
Well, we got one fixed. One's fixed. One's not. But that's okay. We called NOTAM. We're all right.
Okay.
They got to call the FAA and let them know.
That's right.
Even though you're a 300-foot stick, you still got to say.
Yeah.
Well, they can't fly below 500 feet. Well, that's the bigger ones. The smaller ones can.
Yeah.
But they're not even supposed to come within a mile of you.
Yeah.
But Yeah, so. All right, so let's see. Tomorrow looks like there's a slight chance of rain and snow about 5 o'clock, somewhere in there, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, cloudy, a high near 38. We got southeast wind at around 5 miles an hour. The chance of precip is 40%. So there's only a 40% chance of rain and snow tomorrow between 3 and 5 here in the Ashland area. Okay?
Okay.
So, I mean, I could go east or west and it might change a little bit, but not much. They say snow mainly after 9 p.m. Tuesday night. And that's about a 90% chance.
Well, and the thing is that how much are they calling for?
1 to 3.
1 to 3. Okay, somebody told me 3 to 5.
But the reason they say 1 to 3 is because it's supposed to be easterly winds at 5 to 10, gusts to 15. So winds from the east, now that tells me that the North Shore is going to get the snow. We're not.
Yeah. Well,
if it was a northeaster, then the South Shore would be getting it. But an easterly wind is more.
Hurley and Iron will get it all.
No,
Heck
north.
with them. You
North.
don't think it'll still go further north?
If the wind is coming from the east, it's blowing to the west.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course.
So what's over there? Two harbors.
Duluth,
yeah. Superior.
Right.
You know. Well, so.
Better than us, I guess.
Yeah, well, we don't.
We're
going to
have plenty of. We're going to get plenty of the stuff
plenty.
anyway. So yeah, better than us.
And then they've got rain and snow before noon on Wednesday. Rain before noon and rain between noon and 4. There we go. Then rain and snow likely after 4, and that's about an 80% chance on Wednesday. On Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, we have a slight chance of snow mixing with rain after 11, then gradually ending. Cloudy, a high near 36.
Could really do without the rain.
Chance of precip's 20% on Thanksgiving Day on Turkey Day. So 20% chance, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Right? Friday, slight chance of snow showers mixing with rain after 11. Saturday, partly sunny, 38. Sunday, a slight chance of rain and snow. Mostly cloudy with a high near 38.
Sunday.
Motor Madness. There you
Monster
go.
trucks. Hey, I want to get something clarified here. People are calling and wanting to know which Facebook page to get it on. There's a couple of them out there. Obviously, there's the radio station one, and then there's actually mine. And but it doesn't matter if you put it on any one of them. We'll make sure that it's on the radio station one, because the ones that have been posted on the Deer Hunters Roundup with the picture of the cartoon deer, we've been taking, and I've been putting those over on the radio station one as well. So
yeah, so
you're gonna get
you got bananas. You got bananas at large as your profile picture,
right?
And I have, what have I got?
You've got the signage.
I got the Deer Hunters Roundup 2016 WJJH and WNXR.
And actually, mine is going to change. I've got that Khalil Williams from K Factor Designs is designing me a new Deer Hunters Roundup logo. So it should be kind of neat because we've got it coming out on T-shirts and stuff like that. So hopefully next year during the Roundup we can give away some of those Roundup T-shirts and stuff like that. But he's working on some nice logos for me as well. So
cool.
Okay.
Cool beans, buddy. Cool beans.
And Marty, we should be hearing from Marty pretty soon. I've got only about another 15 minutes left here, bud.
That's right. You got to fly. You got to fly in 15. That's right.
And what else have we got?
I don't know. I have no clue. I'm totally clueless today.
Well, it's been a long day, and you got a lot on your mind.
It's been one of them days where, I just had to have many hats on, and,
I'll never forget.
I'll
tell you a story in this person. I doubt they may be listening, but I remember when I was sitting here in this studio, and all of a sudden, everything went pow. Everything went out.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't figure it out what was going on. The stations were dead on the air.
Sure.
And somebody went back here, opened up one of the doors to the transmitter or something, and inside was a big snake that had wrapped itself around some tubes and just cooked itself.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember the station manager at the time, his wife was in here, and I said, hey, you got to get on the air. Flip that mic on. And I said, flip that mic on and tell people we're off the air. You can't hear us, but as soon as we get back on, we'll let you know. And she's all in panic mode. And I said, well, I got to go back here. So she runs over here, flips the mic on, and says, we're off the air, and you can't hear us, but when we come back on, we'll let you know. Everybody in the building busts out laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, what? And we're like, well, if they're off the air, how can they actually hear that you're saying that? I think I was physically assaulted quite.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, at that time. So
I can imagine. Oh yeah,
it was funny.
We've had critters in the transmitters.
Yeah,
especially this time of year because it's getting cold out and they're looking for warmth.
Yeah.
You know, and any time they find a crack they can get in the building, they know it's warm in there, and that's where they go. You know,
but I'll tell you what, that was the biggest snake I've ever seen in the Northwoods here, boy. I mean, it was big.
There's something else.
Yeah,
and the rodents that get in there are weasels. Those little buggers.
Oh yeah, I had one when my wife and I first got together, and we were living in an old mobile home, and we sat down one night to watch a movie, and in an old mobile home that we had that we bought and that we had restored it, I guess you could say that, made it look somewhat respectable. And I got up to get me something to drink, and all of a sudden she jumps up on the couch. She goes, "Oh my God!" I said, "What?" She goes, "There's a big white rat that just ran behind the entertainment center." And I was like, "What?" And I turn around and look, and here from behind the entertainment center, and I had a glass in my hand. Come this thing out, stands up, and it's like white like this with the little black tip tail.
Yep.
And I said, "Jenny, don't move." She goes, "Why?" I said, "Because that's a weasel." Well, she freaks out and jumps, and the thing runs down the hallway in the dark. So I'm running down the hallway, flipping lights on, and couldn't figure out where the doggone thing went. And found a small. I'm flipping and looking in the closets and everything. And in the bathroom, there was around the pipe was a hole big enough for him to get in.
Oh, sure.
And so I went outside and went around like, how's he getting underneath the skirting? And I found a little hole, a little trail. He was coming underneath the trailer. So I set out. I actually defrosted a little bit of venison and I put it in a leg trap and I got the son of a gun. It was a little thing like that. Wanted to get him mounted and everything. But so yeah, I've had the white weasel in there, and people talk about the big rats and stuff, and I never saw a big rat.
No.
But when I was when I was in Chicago, and we were working on a school in downtown Chicago for getting some windows in there, and I'm walking across the street to get some pictures of this school, and I doggone near stepped on 2 dead rats that were sitting in the middle of the road. And I'm telling you, Skip, those suckers were big. And I'm like, I've never seen, you see them in the movies and stuff like that. You think that doesn't really exist, but man, they exist in Chicago and them old buildings and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Not anything I'd want to run into a bunch of them.
And as you go south down in like Louisiana and stuff like that, you got the Norway rats. They get to be 18 to 20 inches long.
And you got crocodiles and snakes too.
Well, yeah.
There's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana to heading west, there's the longest bridge I've ever been on that went over like some areas no human being should ever have to be subjected to. It was like 18 miles of bridge, and man. They live in a different way down south than we do up here.
Yeah, I think so.
Tried golfing in Mississippi, and I asked a lady about snakes. She goes, just stay away from the edge of the ponds. And so I'd hit a ball. If it was 10, 12 feet by the pond, that ball was staying there. I'll drop here in the middle of the fairway. I wasn't going anywhere near it. So, yeah.
Stay away from the
Staying away from it. I lost a lot of balls. Marty's on line 1.
Marty.
Okay.
All right, so as we get prepared here, let me see where there's a 78. Okay, we'll make sure we get it right as rain. Our 2016 Deer Hunters Roundup is brought to you actually by our title sponsors, which is Presidents in Superior.
Yep.
What did we do wrong?
Nothing.
We did something? Okay, good.
No.
Good. And Topside Tavern on Ondossigan Road in Washburn, our title sponsors. Stop on in there and register for a Whitetails Unlimited Traditions 50 caliber camo muzzle loader that each of our title sponsors is giving one away. Okay. We did that. All right. So we got Marty on the line. So if we've got Marty, that means, let's see. Where is it? I'll bet you this is it. Oh, yeah. There it is. It's time once again for that highly intelligent. Huh? Highly intelligent?
Yeah, somewhat intelligent, yeah.
Stretching it a little bit?
Well, it's Marty.
It's Marty.
Both times you guys are thinking that way.
Angry Marty.
Angry Marty. There
That
we
was
go.
that was last night.
Yes.
Better night tonight.
I hope you have settled down, mister.
Yeah. I didn't get any calls from Cuddy back last night, but oh well, what the heck.
Well, you know what else I wanted to ask you about? Am I seeing this correctly that Outdoors with Marty was back up?
I don't know. Was it? I got no clue.
Why don't you
I
quit
don't-
playing games with me? Huh?
Well, I don't know much about that. It must be back up. How did
Plea
that
the
happen?
fifth. Plea the fifth, Marty. Plea the fifth.
Only trying to promote what you're trying to get done, my man.
As my good friend, the game warden, Mr. McKenzie, told me one time, just to say, you don't recall.
Yeah. But as we've also learned that doesn't work with him.
No, that doesn't seem to work.
Yeah.
But that's what he told me. He told me, give me a line to use one time. Have you guys seen him at all? I haven't seen him at all.
He was in last night. He says he's zoning in on you, and we had in the show after the show, we had quite the conversation, and
Really?
I think you're really close to getting taken down there, mister.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 2, 3, 4 steps ahead of him for sure.
Okay.
You know.
Keep
You
shooting
heard-
your mouth
you
off.
heard Skip say the intelligent portion of the show. The intelligent portion of the show.
That was tongue in cheek, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of like when I say "and gentlemen," and I use that term loosely.
Oh,
So
man.
what do you got for us tonight, Marty?
Boy, I got the Primos Club XL hunting tent.
Ooh.
Line.
When you say XL, does that mean for one person, one large person, or two little people?
Oh, that can fit 2 people comfortably in there. Very
Okay.
comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah. And the reason I bought that is because, as you know, I had that back surgery.
Yep.
And I was wearing a shell. And one of the reasons I bought it is a lot of these tents, they have the zipper opening to get into, but it doesn't completely, this actually spreads apart. So it zips down the edge and the whole thing the side just opens right up. There's no fabric. You're not stepping over any fabric. The side of the wall just opens up.
Oh,
So the
okay.
zipper goes right down the edge. And the other part of it was, I liked the whole thing with it is because I could stand, basically could just manage 6 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't bend very well with that back brace on. So this was kind of the way that I maneuvered myself in there. And I actually went in backwards a few times.
Okay.
It didn't seem to work too well lunging in forward. However, I don't know. I don't know if you get your phone there or you can put it on, but you can see it. It's.
Oh, did you send it to me?
Yeah, I sent it to you, but you never look at your texts anyways.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now.
Why does that matter? I don't know.
Actually, that looks pretty nice. Hey, Skip.
Yeah.
Anybody
it does.
come up from behind, club you like a baby seal, and just leave you laying in the middle of it, locked up, or anything?
Right. Well, if you notice that's yet. I'm just thinking that when anybody come up behind you, you're always making me think of game wardens coming up. But that was in bow season. Now you have to put those 1x1 orange on the, that was an earlier picture I took of bow season.
Now
so.
see how he clarified that? I
Well,
was
yeah.
waiting for that
Oh,
because
yeah,
I saw
yeah.
no orange on that thing.
Well, yeah. I didn't see no snow on the ground
And I
either.
didn't see no
So
snow on the ground either.
yeah. So I think it was
So there.
safe.
That's it. There you think, Skip. That's what I thought. So, anyways, so you can't send the game warden down after me for that. So, anyways, I got the one thing is it is fairly easy to set up, as most of those blinds are today. Those tent blinds, they just collapse in. A couple things. It's got a lot of windows. I really like that. Some are zippered. Some are where it's kind of quiet release, where it's an actual little. It's not zippered to the corner. You basically, a little latch, a little, and then you can just let that off the latch, and the window comes right down. The fabric comes right down. So it's nice for that because you can open up all the windows if you wanted to be wide open. The only thing is, one of those latches. It's like a little, I don't know. I can't call the fabric of that latch. It's, I don't know. What you wanna
Velcro?
call it. No, it's like a bungee cord, little,
Yeah.
like the small one, That I reached up. It's a loop bungee cord kind of thing, and it's I reached it up to put on the latch, and it busted on one of the windows.
Jeez.
So I would say
And-
I'm not sure where the manufacturer of it is, but that was a little weak.
Oh, of course, we got to blame the manufacturer, not somebody that's abusing the blind.
No.
Operator error, do we hear?
Oh,
it might have been a little tight, but
I
yeah,
would love to be the guy on the other end of the phone call on that phone call.
Well, they're well, I don't know. They make a lot of these things, So the thing is, it's actually not too bad a blind. It's also got the mosquito netting on the outside that you can see through with camouflage mosquito netting. So you can actually shoot through that with your bow or with the rifle. I usually just pull that off, but it does also does kind of keep you camouflaged inside. So all in all, this isn't too bad a blind. The price point on it was, I want to say, I got this one at Fleet Farm, but I want to say it was $120 maybe, something like that.
What I don't understand is, are you still paying for these things?
Yeah, I'm still paying for them, but it's just what it is.
Okay.
Primos hasn't put me on the sponsor list yet, so I'm not that good, I guess. And Outdoors with Marty isn't getting that much.
They're not seeing the bang for their buck yet, are they?
No, they're not.
Okay.
No.
Hey, Marty? I was going to ask you. So, what do you give it? A thumbs up, thumbs down? What are you doing?
I'm going to give it a thumbs up, but a middle of the road thumbs up. I would probably give it. We're going to 1 through 5 scale, right?
Yeah.
I would say it's. Let's give it about a 3.5.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean it's not too bad. It's you were giving me grief about it, Steve, but it's not the top of the line manufactured.
Right.
But it's also not top of the line price point.
When you're sitting inside that thing and it's getting dark and you have the spotlight outside, can you see like little holes in the fabric where the light is outside?
You can.
Okay.
There are a couple of those little holes.
About 7, 8 o'clock at night, Marty?
No. Now, come on, Steve. I'm not that kind of guy.
We'll see.
Keep throwing that at me like you're going to have every game warden in the area looking for me, Matt's enough.
We told Matt because his counterpart up there confronted you, so we did get a chance to let him know that.
Did you tell him that?
Oh, of course.
Oh.
So now Matt, all he has to do is call in and call his counterpart over there and find out exactly where this contact was made. And
I got to give up that stand. I can see that.
Yeah.
Get it out of there.
Yeah. Marty, are you baiting at that stand?
Well, not anymore.
Oh. So, do you consider yourself a good baiter, Marty?
Let's not go there. Good try, though. That's a good try.
Someday I'll play the audio of that. That was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he's a master.
Yes,
baiter.
a master.
So, anyways, it's not too bad a blind, you guys. I think it's probably worth it for the price. There are a lot of blinds out there. The Maristep's got them. That Baronet, they're out of Cumberland.
Yeah.
And that's one of the nice things is if you did have a problem with one of those, there's that Baronet blind, you at least got somewhere close to go complain. They're actually right close by. So, but they make a lot there in Cumberland. They do quite a bit. That's a pretty decent little spot. They make the Eskimo ice augers and, the Eskimo stuff. That's all there.
Eskimo pies.
Wow. When we start the ice fishing roundup, then I'll start bringing out the ice fishing gear. You wouldn't believe how much you get there. Holy smoke.
Well, I'll tell you what, the little G-Man's looking for some ice fishing stuff, so we may have to go do that, Marty.
Yeah,
and get video of you out there doing it.
All the gadgets we got for that. That's amazing.
Oh, gadgets ain't the word, man.
That sounds like a good show for Outdoors with Marty.
Yeah, right. So, anyways, boys, no more deer report from Camp Cozy tonight. I wish I could give you something. I just don't have nothing. So
all right.
All I had was a doe tonight in my bait, Steve.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. At 5:15.
I'm heading out now to play a big game of smear. You ever heard of smear?
Of course. I told you we used to play it all the time.
Oh. 7 point, 5 point. What do you play?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's how much you played. I can already see that.
Well, I tell you what, just get me at the table.
Yeah, just give another line. That's all I know.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Marty, have yourself
Well,
a
guys,
good one.
Yep, it's been great talking to you. See you tomorrow night.
Okay,
All
take
right,
care, buddy.
there we go. That's Inspector Gadget, Marty himself, out in the middle of the woods. God help us all.
Yeah. Just a couple more to get, then I'm going to have to bail, my friend.
Yeah, I hear that.
We've got Mason Polenchek with a 6-point, 120-pound buck. Alexis Polenchek, 3-point, 130-pound buck. The G-Man and his dad out of central Wisconsin getting a 9-pointer. And Bo Hulmer with a 10-pointer.
Oh, yeah, it's a good-looking buck.
Yeah.
Bo works here, by the way.
Does he?
He's one of our board
wasn't he
ops.
the one that was
He was here
here
Friday
to
night.
answer the phones Friday night?
Yeah, he was here
Okay.
Friday night.
Hey, Nick, how you doing? Not too bad. Nick Gima must have a basketball game tonight.
Drummond. Lumberjills.
Hey, you know what? Is it at Drummond?
Yeah.
Since when? I'm going to date myself here now, because since I was there to watch a basketball game for the Ashland Junior High kids here a little while back. When did they get rid of the crow's nest down there?
Oh, years ago.
That's what I'm saying, Nick. I was going to date it. Yeah.
You want to know something, Steve? I was down there this week. You
were looking for the crow's nest, too?
No. My oldest grandson playing 7th grade basketball went down and watched the game.
Yeah.
And I had, my oldest son was there, and my wife was sitting there, and I said, "This is the way it was." And I was pointing out, here's where the crow's nest was.
Yep. I remember having to climb that little rickety ladder to get up there, and then you sit up there, and you're like, as I got older and heavier, I was worried if that thing was going to hold up and
sure enough
and stuff. But yeah. So I dated myself there, eh, Nick? It's been what, 2 or 3 years or what? All right. I was afraid to ask that, and people around me like, "Are you crazy? There was a crow's nest here?" Yeah, there was.
There was. Yeah, there was.
All right, buddy.
I should have had you print that for me, that list.
You know what? I can email it to you. How about if I do that?
Yeah, do that. Email that so that skip at wjjhfm.com. It's that simple.
Skip at wjjh.
fm.com.
All right.
Yeah.
We will get that taken care of.
Awesome.
Because
then I got them.
Yeah.
Because then I can read some.
Where is it at?
I don't know.
Oh, right here. There it is.
It's right there. I thought I had that box ready for you. You said landline there, Nickaroo. I think I'm good. You sure? Yeah. Because you use a hard line down in Drummond, right? Right. Okay. Then that should have been good for you, unless you need something more. You need an extension cord?
No, I got that.
You got? Okay.
Have fun in that crow's nest.
Yeah, there is no crow's nest.
I'll go climb.
Yeah.
There is no crow's nest no more.
So how long ago
Actually,
has it been?
Bayfield got rid of their crow's nest a few years ago, too.
Really? Mercer did, too?
Yep. I think
wonder
there's
why
still one
they
in
did
Glidden.
that.
Because they put different heating and cooling systems in.
Skip
I believe.
at
WJJH
since
FM.
when did it change J96 Rocks?
Well, that'll work too.
WJJH
FM.com. Yeah, I changed it. The CEO wanted it changed.
Okay.
He says our call letters are important. Yeah, they are.
They are. Yeah. You can't
I'll go along with
complain
that. You know, when he tells me
I
it's
mean,
my
he
radio
pays the
station.
bills, yeah. I
My
mean-
radio station is okay. I'm not going to argue. I'm with you,
You can
buddy.
try.
No, I don't even bother.
All right. It is
On its way.
gone.
All right, you got meetings. I'll make sure I give you a copy of this.
Yes, I'll leave that here for you.
Yep,
and
not a problem,
we'll
buddy.
catch it up. Take care, my man.
All right, Steve's out of here, so you get stuck with me now, and we're going to do some shad rap for you. Here we go.
Wait till you're a mean buck, snorting and a grunting, made a big buck rub on my tree there. Hey, you're in a big rut, running around, but me and my buddy's gonna take you down singing. We will hunt you. Oh yeah. We will hunt you. Wait
till you're an old buck, wise buck. When you hear that first shot go, you lay low all day. You got 14 points, a 20-inch spread. Yeah, one of these days you're gonna find yourself dead singing. We will hunt you. Yeah, hey! We will hunt you. Wait till you're an old buck out of luck. If you think you're fooling us, I guess it's just not your day. Cause the guys will drive you out, do whatever it takes. And I'll be there to turn you into venison steak singing. We will hunt you. Oh yeah! We will hunt you. We will hunt you. We will hunt you. You led a good life. You ate lots of corn. You found a wife, and 2 fawns were born. But early this morning, you scampered past me. So I aimed and I shot. Now I got you roped up in my tree. We are the hunters, they're hey. And we'll keep on hunting every day. We are the hunters. We are the hunters. No time for working, 'cause we're always hunting in the woods. We've taken our time and planned out the kill. We put out corn and apples and dough sent to get your attention and hope that it will. Oh, that's when it happened, right under my tree. As a guy in blaze orange up above was the last thing you'd see. We are the hunters, they're hey. And we'll keep on hunting every day. We are the hunters. We are the hunters. No time for working, 'cause we're always hunting in the woods. We are the hunters, they're hey. And we'll keep on hunting every day. We are the hunters. We are the hunters. No time for working, 'cause we're always hunting.
In the woods. All right, 2016 Deer Hunters Roundup brought to you by Presidents in Superior and Topside Tavern on Ondossigan Road, Washburn. Head on in there and register for a Whitetails Unlimited 50 caliber muzzle loader at each location. That's right. Each location has one to give away. So get on in there and register, and you might be the winner. We'll give it away on Saturday, the final night of our Deer Hunters Roundup. We're ending the program on Saturday night, and that way Steve, I think, gets to have one day of an afternoon in the woods, too. So, at any rate, that's what we will do there. Let's see. We'll do some Youpers in a little bit, and what else have I got coming up? All kinds of good stuff coming up. So, stick around. We'll look at the... What will we look at? We'll look at the shooting times. How about that? Shooting times and weather details on the way. 2016 Deer Hunters Roundup presented by Presidents in Superior and Ondossigan and the Topside Tavern on Ondossigan Road, Washburn.
When it comes to wild game processing, Pierce's Sausage Kitchen in Ashland is second to none. After you bag that deer, drop it off, and they'll take care of the skinning, processing, cutting, wrapping, and freezing for you. Plus, they make the best sausage, pepperoni, bratwurst, and venison bacon. Pierce's Sausage Kitchen is also a drop-off point for the Wisconsin Deer Donation Program, approximately 3.5 miles south of Ashland off Sanborn Avenue on Dahlstrom Road. For the best wild game processing, give Pierce's a call at 682-3742. Deer season is upon us, and Superior Shooter Supply wishes everyone a safe and productive deer season. Superior Shooter Supply will be happy to help you with all of your hunting needs. Don't forget, Superior Shooter Supply also handles black powder rifles and accessories. Superior Shooter Supply has rimfire ammunition stock. If you're looking for a Christmas gift for the hunter in your family, the folks at Superior Shooter Supply are there to help you. Whether it's a new firearm, clothing, and shooting accessories, or a gift certificate, stop into Superior Shooter Supply, corner of Ogden and Winter Superior.
Deer season is here. If you use an elevated stand, make sure you use it safely. Read and follow the manufacturer's instructions. Always use a safety harness. Inspect and maintain your stand, and don't go higher off the ground than necessary. Never climb in or out of the stand carrying your bow or firearm, and when you lift it on a line, make sure the firearm is unloaded. Hunting safety is everyone's responsibility. A message from this station and Whitetails Unlimited.
Attention hunters looking for the best bang for your buck? At Washburn IGA, your other superstore, you're in luck. Here's the facts. Whether it be milk, cookies, bread or snacks, beer, liquor, or a bottle of wine, it's all just fine when you stop on in to Washburn IGA and Spirits by the Bay. Unsure of what to get? Shoot on over to the deli and you'll be set. They have lunch specials served daily. Washburn IGA, open 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. plus 24-hour pay at the pump service. Washburn IGA, your other superstore and your deer hunting supplies headquarters.
Hunters, are you looking for a dependable, reliable taxidermist who knows how important it is to hang your trophy on the wall? Someone with 30 years of experience, a die-hard hunter, fisherman, trapper, and bear guide himself? Lake and Sky Taxidermy in Mason is at your service. Open every day except Saturdays. You can call for an appointment. All capes are commercially tanned, and only the highest quality forms are used. Lake and Sky will skin and quarter for free with your mount. Hunters, you can't beat that. It'll give you more time to celebrate. Check out Lake Sky Taxidermy on Facebook or call 715-413-1225. Happy hunting. Add value to your property by upgrading your glass, whether it's commercial or residential. The name to remember is Schroffnagel Glass. Is your glass looking a little foggy? You don't have to replace the entire window. Schroffnagel Glass can take the measurements and install the new glass for you. Schroffnagel Glass repairs doors, windows, and screens. Schroffnagel also carries new windows, shower doors, and mirrors. Lakeshore Drive in Ashland. Online at schroffnagelsglass.com.
Done right, right on time. Schroffnagel's Auto Glass.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. What's your plans for the weekend? I see. Well, then you better make plans to stop by President's Liquor. You can stock up on beer, wine, or any of your other favorite beverages. President's Liquor in Superior is the place to go for the lowest prices. That's right. President's Liquor has the lowest price around. And don't forget to save even more when you fill your Savor Club stamp book. Stop by President's Liquor on your way home today. This week, when you buy 2 12-packs of Miller, Miller Lite, MGD, Miller 64, Bud, Bud Light, Mick Golden, and Mick Ultra, you get 1 12-pack free at President's Liquor, locally owned and operated.
2016 Deer Hunters Roundup presented by Presidents in Superior and Topside Tavern on Ondossigan Road, Washburn. Yes, indeed. It is our title sponsors. Make sure you're stopping in there and registering for those Whitetails Unlimited muzzle loaders. Each location has a muzzle loader to give away, so you want to stop in both locations. Yes, indeed, and get your name in the box because we're going to give those away on Saturday evening. All right, and don't forget, stop into Washburn Hardware and Sport in downtown Washburn. Register for Whitetails Unlimited hat and T-shirt, and 2 of them are given away each night. 2 people win. So our winners tonight, I read them earlier. Let's see. We got them again? Sure we do. Why not? Gary Swanson Sr. from Neenah and Adam Oja from Odana pick up the
Whitetails Unlimited stuff from Washburn Hardware and Sport, and that's where you're going to pick your items up, is at Washburn Hardware and Sport. All right. We'll get to some second week of Deer Camp Part 2 by the Youpers in a bit. Promised you the shooting times for tomorrow. Let me make sure I got it right. Yep, 22nd. All right, so we start off with Zone A, which is the eastern part of the state, and I mean far east. I mean, you're over by Oneida County and stuff in there, and very little section of most of Iron County is in Zone A as well. But it's not a lot of it, or all of it is, but not very little is in B. All right, so Zone A is in the book, and that's 6:30 for a.m. for a shooting time in the morning and 4:33 in the afternoon. Zone B covers let's see, the next portion closer west, and it's a good county area, but it's 6:34 to 4:37, 6:34 a.m. to 4:37 p.m. Zone C is 6:38 a.m. and shooting time in the afternoon is 4:41 p.m. Zone D in the northern part of the state is 6:42 and 4:45 p.m. Zone E is 6:46 and 4:49, and Zone F is 6:50 a.m. and 4:53 p.m., and that would be the farthest west zone in the northern part of the state. So there you have it. Those are our shooting times, right? All right, okay. And Iron County's not even close to Zone A. What the hell am I talking about? That's way, way over. I was in the wrong place. Okay, in the northern area. Zone A is way over. That's Door County. That's the peninsula over there. So I don't think they're listening over there. You might be. You might be listening online or on CityLink TV. Make sure you're putting getting your pictures out there for Deer Hunters Roundup on Facebook. Okay, Deer Hunters Roundup, and when you bring it up, you look for the one that has WJJH and WNXR for a profile picture. If you go to that one first, then your picture and all your information is going right on the proper website, on the proper Facebook page. Steve's got the other one. It's got the Bananas at Large, the 30 Point Buck for the album cover for a profile picture, but it works there as well. Okay, so we did the shooting times. How about some weather for tomorrow? Weather for tomorrow, whether there's weather or not? Well, yeah, of course there is. We've got a slight chance of rain and snow moving in between 3 and 5 p.m. tomorrow. And then a chance of rain and snow showers into the evening. High near 38 degrees. South winds at around 5 miles an hour. Chance of precip is at 40% tomorrow. Tomorrow night, snow mainly after 9 p.m. Low around 31 degrees. And on Wednesday, rain and snow before noon. Then rain between noon and 4 p.m. Then rain and snow again, likely after 4 p.m. High near 37. East winds at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts to about 15. The chance of precip is at 80% for Wednesday. Wednesday night, a 40% chance of snow, mainly before midnight, cloudy with a low around 30 degrees. Calm wind becoming west around 5 miles an hour after midnight Wednesday night. On Turkey Day, we got a slight chance of snow mixing with rain after 11, gradually ending, cloudy with a high near 36. Chance of precip is at 20%. Thursday night, chance of snow showers, mainly before midnight, cloudy with a low around 28. Friday looks like a chance of snow showers mixing with rain after 11 a.m., then gradually ending, mostly cloudy with a high near 36 on Friday. A mostly cloudy Friday night, 27 for the low. Partly sunny Saturday with a high near 38 degrees. Slight chance of rain and snow showers. A slight chance of snow showers Saturday night. Mostly cloudy with a low around 31. And then Sunday, a slight chance of rain and snow showers. Mostly cloudy with a high near 38 degrees. And on Sunday night, slight chance of snow showers, cloudy with a low around 29. And on Monday, the first day of muzzleloader season in Wisconsin, a slight chance of rain and snow showers with cloudy conditions and a high near 38 degrees on Monday. So there you have our weather forecast. We got another deer killed to report. Dave Schutte, an 8-point, 170-pound buck in the Marengo area. And let's see, Donovan Old A, better known as Don Quattro, got a 145-pound doe with checkered chimney cabin. And Ron Himaleski, 180-pound 7-pointer, Bayfield County. Bo Halmer, 10-pointer. Got that. Way to go, Bo. All righty. Let's see. Riley Sabutka, 150-pound 4-pointer in Ashland County. Gracie Krieger, 10 years old, first buck, 148-pound 4-pointer, Bayfield County. Gary Krieger, 8-point, 130-pounder in the Bayfield County. And Tommy Cruzan, 8-point, 150-pound buck, Bad View Camp. How can you have a bad view out in the woods? Oh, wait a minute. Don't go there. Stop. PG-13. Got to remember that. All right. So there you have, that's the deer kill that Jim has brought into the studio for that have been called in. If you want to call one in, give us a call, 715-682-2727. Jim is standing by, the operator. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. How about some Youpers? We played the second week of deer camp, the regulars one, last night. So let's do part 2 tonight.
Hey, Joe! Where are you? If you can't hear me, just say something!
Where the heck am I? Oh, I remember now.
I wake up in the woodshed with 2,000 empty beers. I came looking for a full one, and I must have passed out here. I crawl out through the door and I run smack into a buck. He was eating lolly apples from the back of Rudy's truck. I grab him by the back legs and he drags me through the snow. But when he jumps a barbed wire fence, I have to let him go. It's the second week of deer camp. There's one more day to go. We haven't had a shaver mat since 14 days ago. The empty smile is growing and nobody got a deer. But there's only 50 weeks to go and we'll be back out here. I go crawling down the road and alley-oop comes whizzing by. For a guy that weighs 300 pounds, that oop can really fly. I take a look behind me and here comes a big black bear. If I make it back to camp, I'll have to change my underwear. A bear goes by the both of us and runs right through the door. He's breaking up the card game, it sounds just like a war. It's the second week of deer camp, there's one more day to go. We haven't had a shaver mat since 14 days ago. The empty pile is growing and nobody got a deer. But there's only 50 weeks to go and we'll be back out here. Bruno's cooking bear meat, but no one wants to eat. Cause everything that Bruno cooks smells like Mungo's feet. The poker game's still going and the beer is getting low. All around the deer camp there's a ring of yellow snow. The bucks we won in poker are the only bucks we got. We spent 2 weeks in deer camp and never fired a shot. It's the second week of deer camp, there's one more day to go. We haven't had a shaver mat since 14 days ago. The empty pile is growing and nobody got a deer. There's only 50 weeks to go and we'll be back out here. It's the second week of deer camp, there's one more day to go. We haven't had a shaver mat since 14 days ago. The empty pile is growing
And there you have it, Youpers and second week of deer camp part 2. Okay. And we'll remind you folks that our Deer Hunters Roundup is here on WNXR 107.3 right on through the rest of the week, except for Thursday night because we're not on the air. But it's also here on WJJH 96.7 FM, so you can tune into either one. You can check us out online at WJJHFM.com or WNXRFM.com. Click on the Listen Live link. You'll be able to hear Deer Hunters Roundup that way if you can't get the terrestrial signal. Of course, you can go to CityLinkTV.com and scroll down to the Wisconsin section and select WJJH Ashland. You'll be able to watch our studio cam and hear Deer Hunters Roundup on your computer as well. All right, take a look at our weather details for tomorrow again. Looks like a slight chance of rain and snow showers between 3 and 5 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 38 degrees. South winds at around 5 miles an hour. The precipitation chance is at 40%. Up here in the Northwoods, if you're going out, it'll be, I believe it's, Bayfield County's Zone D. So C and D and E are probably the closest zones that we're hunting in. So 6:38 shooting time in C, 6:42 in the morning in D, and 6:46 in E. And then tomorrow afternoon, it's your final shot can go at 4:41 in C, or 4:45 in D, and 4:49 in E. All right, so Jim's got one phone call coming in there. We'll see, and we'll see if it is a deer kill. And if it's a deer kill, we'll let him take it and bring it, and we'll try and read that last one. I can tell you to head on over to our title sponsors, and they would be Presidents in Superior, and also the Topside Tavern on Ondosagon Road in Washburn. Make sure you stop in those places and register for a Whitetails Unlimited Traditions 50 caliber camouflage synthetic stock muzzle loader. Each location has one of those from Whitetails Unlimited, and we're giving them away on Saturday evening during the Deer Hunters Roundup show. So get your name in the box at either or both locations. That's Presidents in Superior and the Topside Tavern on Ondosagon Road, Washburn. And who knows, you could be winning a muzzle loader, and you might be going muzzle loader hunting on Monday, the 28th. That's when muzzleloader season opens. So, didn't bag your deer then? Of course, you'll be able to do it with your muzzleloader then, which is kind of fun. Also, make sure you stop on over to Washburn Hardware and Sport. Whitetails Unlimited gave us some real nice hats and T-shirts for them to give away, and they are giving away 2 hats and 2 T-shirts. Yes, indeed. A hat and a T-shirt, 2 people. All right. They're doing it every night. So get on into Washburn Hardware and Sport and get yourself registered for those prizes. All right. Our final deer kill of the day. We've got Derek Westland. Got a 100-pound nubber in Bayfield County. 10 years old, first deer. Way to go, Derek. And Alex Westland got a nubber, 110 pounds in the Bayfield County as well. Congratulations to both Alex and Derek Westland on their deer. And, of course, Derek, first deer, way to go. Gotta love that mentored hunt. That's good stuff. All right, that'll do it for our Deer Hunters Roundup tonight here on WNXR and WJJH. Until tomorrow evening, Skip Hunter bidding you a good evening.
Hello! I guess we'll be going down together. Getting off together.
That's okay. I'll just push the button for the stimulator. Elevator.
Thanks for listening to Deer Hunters Roundup, presented by Presidents in Superior, Topside on Ondosagon Road, Washburn, and Whitetails Unlimited. Deer Hunters Roundup has also been brought to you in part by Schwalp Noggles Auto Glass, Lulich Implement, Washburn Hardware, Axel Saw and Tool Sharpening, Sunday Lake Supermarket, Washburn IGA, North Star Electronics, Saxon Pub, O'Brien C-Store, Superior Shooter Supply, Pearson's Sausage Kitchen, Lake and Sky Taxidermy, and Custom Archery and Outdoors.
J96 is WJJH, Ashland Ironwood, Wakefield, a Heartland Communications Group station.
Superior Grooming